Pioneers on the attack. Trying to work the right side. The Air Force Academy Falcons looking for their 4th consecutive winning season. Have a tie a school record set from 2014 to 2017. There's a shot and a score, and the Pioneers are on the board first.
Yeah, if you watch this, see how close that guy got into the cage, about 6 yards.
National title. Denver getting the first goal of the match, as the Falcons attempt to try to play some tight D. They last offensive series for Air Force, as you saw, they were able to attack the goal, but they couldn't quite finish. See the time remaining on the shot clock. There's a shot near the crease, and they're going to say a goal. I was a little hesitant before I made the call because I was looking to see if he was in the crease or not. And DU now leads by the score of 2-0 as you take a look at the replay. He was airborne for that shot and did. Yeah, I guess there have been some doinks in this game, haven't there? Here's a shot that goes awry. Air Force will pick it up. Pioneers leading it by the score of 2-0 as you see. But there's no question that the Falcons have really been peppering the goal. Just haven't been able to finish until now.
Atta boy, Hunter Panzik. Air Force with some nice ball movement. Just get it to the top of the key. 15 yards, put it off hip. Stops.
Nice.
Air Force with a strip there.
They sure did, and couldn't they finish it? No, not quite, as there was a strip, a shot by Rahmani. And ball should go back to Air Force, and it will. Well, we talked about how the last 2 games have been very, very tight, and even though we've still in the first quarter with a little over 5 minutes left to play, this one is starting to shape up as a pretty good one as well. Air Force looking like they want to get a little physical, Danny, with the Pioneers today.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, on that one, that's a great ride, but we got to take advantage of one-on-ones with the goalie. We got to bury that. Luckily, nifty.
And there is a shot and a score, and we are tied at 2.
Kalen Driggs just getting fed on the crease, doing a little underhand. Pick it up.
Okay. All right, it's going to be a 1-minute penalty. I just heard that on the PA.
Yep, unnecessary roughness. You know, I'm not going to say Falcon Stadium's the palace, but if you take it to the hole, you're going to have to expect to be put on your backside at some point.
Indeed. Trying to set up in front of the goal. There's a shot and a score.
Noah Manning.
Noah Manning makes it a 3-2 game in favor of the Pioneers as shot's going to go wide. Shot was taken by number 17, and that is Cody Mahowski.
Yeah, Air Force got away with one. Cody Malakowski is one of their best players on offense. You know, I've heard Denver's Coach Brown talk about him and how he's going to be one of the great ones to ever put on the Denver uniform. He had a short stick behind the goal. Big mismatch, so Air Force got away with one there.
There's a shot and a score. Denver ups it to 4-2.
Yeah, I think on this one, Jake Merrick might have gotten screened, because if you watch his reaction to this shot, he goes off stick, but it went stick side. So I don't know if he got.
The Falcons will set things up. Denver looks like kind of playing a zone back there. Set up behind the net. 28 seconds left to go here in the first period.
Yeah, Air Force is in no rush right now. They want to make sure they get a good possession, a good look at the cage, and have the last shot. And there it is.
And Kalen Driggs, he was right outside the crease. They fed him, and he put it home. Good ball movement, Danny, and the Falcons were able to capitalize. That's Kalen's second goal of the match.
Yeah, absolutely. This is exactly what Air Force wants. Their two best offense.
To hopefully build on last year. Got knocked out of the ASUN conference tournament. I'm sure that for a lot of these players, winning that conference tournament and moving on to the NCAA would be a lovely way, especially for the seniors, the first classmen, to close out their careers. And Danny, they might have the people to do it. Of course, there's a big dog in the room, and they are in Salt Lake City.
Yep, next weekend I think Utah comes out.
There's a shot and a score. And I believe that's off the stick of Joshua Carlson. And it is indeed.
Yeah, he just got a step, got above the GLE.
There's Josh Yago with the stick, trying to sandwich himself between Josh Yago and Kalen Driggs. Probably not a great idea there. That was Noah Manning who tried to squeeze his way through. And the Falcons said, "Thou shalt not pass." Denver with their biggest lead of the match so far as they try to get it in front of the net, and they do, and they score, and they now go up by 3.
Yeah, that guy had a wide open shot, but he pulled it down, and Cody Malakowski just snuck up from the X, and he's one-on-one.
Jake Mason, again, patience, patience, patience. And he told you, a few of those shots have gone off the pipe. Wes Payne with an attempt.
That's another one. I'm not sure if Denver's goalie got a piece of that one or the pipe.
Possession comes back to the Falcons as you see the time remaining on the shot clock. Lots of time for the Falcons right now.
Yep, they got a reset on that one.
Now here comes the attack towards the goal. In the crease, there's a shot, there's a score.
And one. That'll boy, Hunter Panzik. That's his second of the day. Watch Hunter with that little move there. And I think he hesitated for just 1 second because he was big turn, switched the field, got it towards the middle, and Air Force is back on offense.
Chance to bring it to within 1. Payne had look, sets up behind the goal. That shot just barely missed. Just got behind the cage. Denver University on the move here. See how the Falcons will play it defensively. Trying to get up close to that goal. There's a shot. They went up high on that one, and the shot and a score, and that will be recorded by Casey Wilson, number 2. He is a senior.
Yeah, preseason All-American, short stick.
That thing hits 60, and it's a turnover. If you're still behind that center line there, I call it the timeline, but that's basketball, so I will refrain. Falcons back in that zone. Trying to D it up. Thought they might take a look there. Pioneers there. They go to low bridge on that one, and they score. Good assist. Joe Taraboletti, I believe, is the man they'll give the credit to.
Denver University has never trailed in this game. They scored the first 2 goals of the match. Air Force countered with 2. Denver came back with 2. Now they have a 4-goal lead. Interstate 25 rivalry. And maybe the unofficial state championship as well. We'll just kind of throw that in for good measure, right? Denver trying to extend it to 5, but the Falcons really trying to cut it off. And there is a shot, and a score. That might be Jack Tortolani. And it was.
Yeah, Charlie Pfeiffer just gave up his
In a man-down situation. Jeffrey Orman, Danny Bellissimo with you here at the United States Air Force Academy, Falcons Stadium. We are in the third period. You see the score as the Denver University Pioneers will try to take advantage of the man-down situation. Continuing to work the left side of the Air Force Academy net. Falcons dropping back, no surprise there. Try to pack it down in front of the cage.
And Air Force is even.
And there's a shot and a score. And I believe we'll wait for the official call. Well, for the second consecutive time.
The ball, and they give another possession over to Denver.
Tell you what, there's another battle in front of the goal, knocked away. Denver University picks it up. Boy, the momentum has certainly been wearing red today, or at least in this particular half, and certainly closing out the first quarter.
Yeah, you know, Air Force was able to kill that man up, unfortunately, and Denver scores again.
And now they're starting to feel a little bit. Now a 12-5 score.
Yep, that was Mick Kelly with the goal there. So Air Force was able to kill the penalty, but
Jolly's certainly in the Big East, maybe one of the top goalies in the nation. He has had a good afternoon against the Air Force Academy Falcons today, no doubt about it. Falcons need to make something happen. There's a loose ball. It'll be picked up by
the Air Force ball now. They didn't get it over within their 20-second allotment. He's got the ball. Quick start it, ref.
Hidden Driggs.
There you go.
Opportunity there, one-on-one, and they score. That's what the doctor ordered on that one.
Yep, that's a great heads-up play by Air Force there. Great ride.
Face-off won by Denver University.
.30 seconds left in the third quarter. Coming out in the fourth quarter, look for Air Force to be a little bit more aggressive. You're down by 6. That's not insurmountable, especially in the game of lacrosse. You can start rattling off goals, especially with what your guys are doing at the face-off dot. But they just need to start playing with a little bit more urgency. And Denver scores again.
Yes, they do. And I believe we have a hat trick that is going to go to Jack Tortolani. I think he's... Falcons setting up with... Time is not on their side, folks. I think that's the understatement of the day. Peen, and I think Peen just scored.
Yep.
Ran into one of the Pioneers. Wes Peen with his second of the day.
Yep, that's just a hard dodge from up top. You know, overhand, love it. And just snuck it by.
And the Falcons get a little bit closer to the Pioneers. Denny, I don't think it's impossible, but they've got to make things happen. They've got to make it happen quickly.
Yep, you're right. Little sense of urgency. You know, you saw it earlier when Yago broke up that clear and he took that shot. Normally, I wouldn't like that out of him. And there's a nice goal.
There is indeed a nice goal, and one of the people you're counting on to get it, Mr. Yago with his first one.
Yep, Yago just drives from the X.
2:21 left to go.
Turn around.
Pioneers in possession.
Air Force
they got to score.
Yep, Air Force got caught. You know, half the team knew they were in a 10-man ride. The other half didn't. And then Denver's got an easy empty netter after that.
And for all intents and purposes,